Hi everyone, this is Chao with Ariana Stark. This is a pick a card reading for the month of March 2026. How March will unfold for you. We have two piles here. This is pile A and this is pile B. Viewers, you can pause the video and decide intuitively which pile you're being drawn to for your reading for March 2026. Now, this is the overall energy for a personalized reading. You can reach out at the email address given below. Now let's just get down to your reading. The first card for pile A, I do have the Queen of Wands. So straight away I'm picking up that you're going to be dealing with the fire signs, possibly Aries, Sagittarius as well as Leo. You're also someone who's very magnetic and alluring. You radiate that power because you're going to be in control of situations. Sometimes there are roadblocks and eventualities as the month proceeds or as the month commences, but then you will find a way out. Even if people let you down, you're going to prove a point or two. You will also have to make do with last minute changes. Incidentally, I also have the 10 of Wands, so the work pressure is going to mount on you. Maybe you also need to stay motivated because things can go haywire all of a sudden. This person, his back is completely bent. Likewise, I think, Pale, you're going to be in situations where you need to also slow down and take rest. But then there are times when you think that time is at a premium. Loved ones may not be supportive of your decisions. I also have the card alarm bells. So time, like I said, could be a factor in the month of March. I think you also need to pay attention to the signs that your body is giving you, because sometimes we tend to ignore. You need to stop and smell the roses. Maybe for some of you, there could be visits to the hospital too. Incidentally, with the card 999, completion of a cycle. So a lot of closure is also going to be there. Healing is very essential. Sometimes we need to break away from something to get better in life. That is why you also have the card Metamorphosis. So this is going to be true with respect to your relationships as well as how you are evolving, both physically as well as professionally, even personally. Some people will see you as an ethereal being, someone who is light-hearted, someone who has got a spring in her step. But others could see you as someone who is extremely passionate, somebody who is full of zeal and ardor and passion. Incidentally, another card in this reading for March is the Two of Cups. So sometimes situations will arise where you will feel quite content, even if you feel taxed and there are people bothering you, you're going to come good. So some cause for celebration. Maybe you also need to socialize with others. Spirituality will also interest you. In a love connection, I think you should avoid ego hassles, because sometimes we may not want to admit to our flaws, and this could also create a distance in a relationship, which is very avoidable. Ego, has no place in relationships. It could be you who's wrong, or it could be the other person too. So it creates a barrier, it creates a distance, and we need to bridge that. The last card in this reading is Lenormand's tree. So again, past life issues will also require addressing. Maybe you also need to go outdoors, because the sun's energy can also lift your spirits this March. You need to be grounded this month. You need to work on your root chakra too. Financial burdens will also require attention in March 2026 for Pile. I hope Pile you liked your reading. This is Chao with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time. Those of you who picked Pile B for March 2026, let's just get down to your reading. I think straight away I'm picking up that destiny is going to play a huge part in the month ahead. Possibly there will also be spur of the moment decisions. Sometimes there could be a twist in a routine. Sometimes there can be a twist in your routine. Some people may also pay you peanuts, but you can look ahead. You may also benefit if you calm down a bit, maybe look at the night sky, look heavenwards, because divine guidance is also going to be coming your way. I also have the Seven of Pentacles in the reading. That means that material needs will require attention. You're also going to make gains. This money can also flow out with the Six of Pentacles, but you also need to invest in your future. Maybe technical or gadget related issues could even abound this month. Some people could even try to unsettle you. They could undermine your position, but then you need not to be rattled. Pile B, I think you need to plan for your future. Maybe you could also contemplate taking a loan. I also have rewards God sent from Divine Masters Oracle. So this means that you will definitely enjoy the fruits of your labor. Some of you will also need to look into your diet this month. Maybe incorporate a more fruit-based diet. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Incidentally, I also have the card Brown, which talks about grounding, stability, foundation. So, like I said, you need to think about your future. You need to ponder about what you're taking to get better in life. Maybe save for a rainy day, go outside also. Root chakra healing will also be beneficial this month. I think you could also meet someone from the opposite sex. Maybe this person could also be a good friend with platonic love from Love Oracle deck, which is talking about deep friendship. Maybe this person doesn't want a physical relationship or an intimate relationship, so take it nice and slow. Maybe some of you could also make travel plans. You could also want to give things to your person or your beloved. I do have Divine Feminine also coming in your reading, which means that as a female, you're going to be coming into your own. You're going to be someone who is ethereal, someone who is the goddess or embodying that goddess energy. You're going to be nurturing, you're going to be giving. You'll definitely turn heads. Lenormand's Garden has also come up in your reading, which talks about meetings. Maybe you're going to be social. You're also going to network this March. Maybe family reunions are also on the cards. So go outdoors, enjoy that concert. Some of you could also be single. You could be playing the field. So by and large, this is a month to take stock of your finances. You need to do the groundwork for the future. You know, some of you could also be in an on again, off again relationship. You could also cry yourself to sleep because your lover doesn't want to make the relationship public or isn't ready. But the Divine Feminine is the Empress. She never chases. In essence, you need to focus on your friendship with the opposite sex because this will allow you to deepen the bond with your person in March 2026. I hope I'll be you lecture reading. This is Ciao with Ariana Stark. To give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.